Greetings and salutations, YouTube. This is the Manga.
And this is Little Wren.
And this is a highly requested fan request for the longest time since forever. Anyway, we're talking about how we feel about the ending of the Attack on Titan anime series that ended like a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And whack. Stupid. You literally ended on the best part.
Well, you gotta give them credit because they actually needed to end it. You have this really awesome anime that's been going on, it's been following the manga pretty closely, and they give you the 27-ish episode. We're not gonna count that 13.2 or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, that
doesn't. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even screw it.
I'm just letting you know, Japan. There's nothing that pisses fans off than recap episodes because I feel like you're challenging my intelligence.
Please stop doing them forever. We've seen the
We've moved past Inuyasha, damn it.
Yeah, we need it. Okay, we don't need it. We don't need those. But what I was gonna say is, if they had continued the way they were doing, they would have caught up to the manga, and then they would have had nothing to give us because then they would have had to start doing the anime would have gone farther than the manga.
Or you could have pulled a Bleach and had the Banto come and have Banto titles. You can't tell me that wouldn't sell.
Actually, maybe, because they actually, I can't remember what studio it is, but there's a studio that actually is working with...
Kodansha.
Yes, and they are doing
this
anime...
thing right here. That's what I can't pronounce.
Oh, we're going to put something right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really can't pronounce it.
Okay, they are making an arc about Levi and kind of like where he came from, why he's so like badass, why everybody loves him or hates him, or why he hates everybody.
And we
don't even know.
And you were telling me about that. And at first, because Levi is my favorite character, I was down with that. But really thinking about it, Levi is kind of like Daryl from Walking Dead. You're just badass. I don't need to know more about you.
Yeah, but if they made an arc,
messed stuff up.
If they made an arc about Daryl from The Walking Dead, people would watch it.
Fair enough.
Like that would be its own show. Daryl and Michonne show. It would just be like on its own, separate. Them just fighting zombies. No dialogue. It would just be like chung 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 chung, and then that would be it. So with the Levi, whatever. With the Levi arc that they could possibly be putting into manga form.
Question: Is it going to be a manga or is it going to have its own mini anime adaptation?
I'm pretty sure I saw it as a manga form because it's a publishing company that is putting it together. So if they were to do that, yes, it would set up for another arc that they could put in the anime, but then they need to make it first. It needs to be made, written out.
I mean, come on, it's Attack on Titan. You know for a fact the moment that thing hits on store, that's the only manga people actually buy.
The only thing I'm going to put out about the manga is the manga hasn't even answered any questions yet. I'm reading it, and we're not going to spoil anything about the manga, but we're reading, and they're just question after question after question. They never really, to me, I feel like nothing has been explained. It's just been more questions, more action, more fighting, more people dying.
Questions are being answered. I just feel like I'm getting the runaround. Like, I feel like the art, because I don't know if you guys saw this on an article I posted on our Facebook, which is down here, by the way, on our Facebook, is the guy who writes Attack on Titan saying he is planning to wrap up the series. But I feel like you've hit a dead end and you really don't know where to go from here, and then you pulled some crazy, not going to spoil anything, some crazy whatever out of your whatever, and because you don't know where to go from here. And that also brings up an interesting point, because the first time this happened is with Eren becoming a Titan, which at first, as I told you, I wasn't down with. But after a while, that gave that a pass after the Battle of Tross, where you plugged up the wall with the rock and the slamming and the screaming and the roaring and the whole
The story definitely has set itself up to have... It builds a lot of expectation. Like, you're right. Eren turning into a Titan... I almost said zombie. Yes. Halloween. Eren turning into a Titan was a big WTF, OMG. We were like, what the heck's going on? But that makes it kind of like, all right, so where is he going to go from here?
But how it was presented, you kind of forgave it.
And they never go back to the key around his neck. What happened to his dad?
What about the basement? I'm sorry.
The basement. What? That should be really...
No.
What is in the basement?
No. Here's the thing. I have actually...
Where is the basement?
Rewatch Attack on Titans. Okay, remember...
Why is the basement?
Remember the Scouting Legion's first mission.
Who is the basement?
Remember the Scouting Legion's first mission, where they were going into, and you guys can quote me on this, they were going into the basement, or wherever it is, to get Titan juice, or the extremists, or whatever you're going to call it.
Because he was just like, Armin did his whole, like, speech, and he was like, please don't kill us.
Who is the best character, by the way? I know that's off subject, but Armin's the best character.
Let's make this work peace and happy love, I'm blonde. And you're like,
Armin the Governor.
which blonde should not be around at this point. I feel like they would have died off a long time. Sorry, blondes, but you're like a dying race. And there's a lot of blonde people on Attack on Titan. It's not the dominant trait.
The master.
Blonde hair, it's not. I'm gonna come in with blonde hair next week.
But back to what I was saying, though, because this has actually been bugging me, and I've been meaning to tell you this for the longest time. So anyway, we're going into the basement, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was the first mission and the goal of the goal of the Scouting Legion, okay? And then, like, no, the true purpose was to hunt down the female Titan. Wait. The female Titan,
they didn't know the female Titan was coming until they...
Hanji Zoe said it herself, and she is like the Ra's al Ghul of this. Hanji Zoe said, no, we were planning to take her captive the entire time.
That is true, they were.
See, that's just the point is I was trying to make. That's just an example of the bait and switch that Attack on Titan's been doing. I still like it, but with the whole thing with the anime where they cut up at the most interesting point, if you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. It just made me disappointed. That's all.
Can I mention something about their portrayal of Annie? Because she was my favorite character, just to throw this in there. And she's still my favorite character.
When you were gay for her?
Yeah, I love Annie. I love the female Titan. I think that they're awesome. My biggest thing was, with Annie, I didn't like her portrayal towards the end. She was this really badass character the whole time. I really loved her. I really loved the female Titan. Like, that was just a great character, like a great nemesis that you weren't really expecting, unless you read the manga, but you weren't really expecting it overall. And I just didn't like how in the end, like, they had to throw in this, like, tsundere look. Where she's all like rosy cheeked and freaking out and like giggling and laughing.
That was
tsundere.
That was like, I'm relieved. Oh my god, I can finally be myself.
It was
now.
a little over the top, and I understand like a lot of stuff is over the top. Like that awesome final battle between Eren and female Titan.
That Limtastic battle.
That was great. Where he turned all like red, like Wolverine-esque. That was great, but it was probably the only good part about the end because. Unfortunately,
I would say something, but I don't want to piss off the Wolverine fans, so I'm going to keep that comment to myself. But yeah, that Limtastic battle, this is a sarcastic tone of voice, but that Limtastic battle was epic.
I mean, you couldn't run and attack somebody with only 3 limbs, pretty sure.
And neither could Eren.
Yeah, he still almost lost.
Oh!
He still lost!
Mikasa was the one who...
Mikasa was like, die. Bam! And she like floated there like freaking like Batman or something, but she was actually connected to the wall. Exactly. And you're just like...
No, I legitimately think she floated. But anyway...
Speaking of wall, did you watch after the credits?
The super long explanatory thing about the man who digged thousands of years or something like that?
No, but that was important. If you didn't do that, stop it, pause it, read that. Stop it, pause it, read that.
That is our thoughts on Attack on Titans. I'm outraged by it. She's defending it. But the important thing is, what do you guys think about the Attack on Titan? Did you like the ending? Do you wish to continue the anime? Me, I would like to wish to continue the anime up until the part with the armored Titan, and then I'm satisfied after that. But hey, you tell us what you want. Comment down below, and if you have any future suggestions on future content, let us know via Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, we need to continue this conversation. So, Facebook, Twitter, just hashtag us or @us, and we will talk about the ending, the beginning, all things Attack on Titan.
Come at me, bro.
So, I'm Little Wren.
I'm the Manga Knight.
And we will see you guys next time.